Center, or in Facebook, facebook.com/WESEA or twitch.com/WESESEA1. Thank you very much for tuning in. I can't hardly wait for the second game of the series. It was like 1 hour game for the first one. And yep, let's see if Team Walnuts can strike back on this one or not. Let's go.
5 seconds remaining.
All right, we are in the band pick phase already. This is going to be the
pick.
first band of Team Walnut. Oh, first pick, Spectre. Spectre just got like, just became popular in the PI8 era.
Radiant
and
team pick.
IO and Gyro Copter for Resurgence. IO Gyro. But yeah, Spectre is one of the strongest hard carry in the game, even Terrorblade or other hero else cannot fight him toe to toe because of his flash talent, which is like 8% plus.
5 seconds remaining.
The disperse. But the question is, can Walnut survive until the late game? They spend so much time on the band pick phase, entering the reserve time. Only got around like 90 seconds left. This one should be the babysitter of Spectre. Winter Wyvern? I think Winter is not bad. But this hero will be played by Nuts. He could play anything. Let's take a look at our tournament WEST Singapore Finals. The winner will walk away with 750 USD. Whoever win this series, 750 USD. But that's not all of it. You know, they will get the chance to go to the Super Grand Finals of the Southeast Asia WEST to fight in a tournament that has 150,000 USD prize pool in Bangkok, I believe. No, I'm sorry. It should be in Kuala Lumpur. Man, I'm so excited about. And not enough if you can win the Southeast Asia Grand Finals, right? After that, you will get a ticket to go the super duper last Grand Finals in, I believe it's in China, with 5.5 million USD prize pool. So this is pretty much like a first important step
remaining
to pursue that dream.
Radiant
such a
team
big
back.
prize pool of Dota 2 and all other esports like CSGO, Hearthstone, and StarCraft. Also the Wayne Glory. And that is a very nice band. Resurgence, just like I mentioned earlier, they banned out the position 5 Winter Wyvern.
10
Alchemist
seconds
has been
remaining.
banned out. Resurgence. The mid
5
laner is
seconds
TBX.
remaining.
Very good at 5 heroes. Alchemist, Storm Spirit, Queen of Pain,
Dire team
Kinga.
back.
And I can't
Dire
remember the last
team
one.
pick.
The Twin Head Dragon has been banned. Yeah, not so surprised as they banned out the Twin Head Dragon because the fact that they have to move as a pair of Gyrocopter and IO quite hard to deal with the Ice Spot and also the Macro Pile. Vengeful Spirits, third pick for Resurgence. Before we go into more of the draft,
10
let's do
seconds
some
remaining.
sponsor shout out a bit, you know, do a little sell out.
5 seconds
For the main
remaining.
organizer, we have Ali Sports, the branch of Alibaba. The Southeast Asia organizer, we have Agrimind. The Southeast Asia co-organizer, we have the Malaysia Kini. Local partner around here in Singapore, it's Golga. And GTX honored to be the commentator of this Grand Finals. Warlock.
5 seconds
Warlock Spectre
remaining.
is another good hero. Warlock will be played by Nuts. One of the best baby sifter in the game with the heal and also the long range fast animation attack, and also good when it comes to team fight with the the Golem, and also Fatal Bond. Tide Hunter.
Ten seconds remaining.
Fourth pick from Resurgent.
5
It
seconds
might
remaining.
be a Gyrocopter by Miracle, or they're just gonna pick one more hard carry from Miracle. It could be. I think it could be a Phantom Lancer, or if they wanna run a Gyro mid, might be a Phantom Lancer last pick.
Dire team back.
Wraith King.
Great King. That is the second core hero of Team Walnuts. Well,
Radiant
just
team
now Walnuts
back.
lost the first game, and seems like Walnuts doesn't, satisfies with the first game that much, even though they won the laning phase in every lane. But they say that they should have done much better on the laning phase. They should have like completely shut down the Storm Spirits and also the Terrorblight. If they can shut
10
down the Storm
seconds
Spirit
remaining.
enough, they will be able to go to the high ground without that Storm can
5
do anything.
seconds remaining.
Like flying out and flying in just to kill all the creep waves.
Radiant
do that.
team pick.
And that Brute Master banned out, it's not bad.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Seems like it's gonna be...
Dire team pick.
Oh!
Invoker.
Invoker last pick for Team Walnuts. Will be played by Fixer. Well, some interesting facts about Fixer. The guy who's playing Invoker in this game is
10 seconds remaining.
is now belong to Team The Prom. He's the new
5
mid
seconds
player
remaining.
of Team The Prom, and he is going to fly to Indonesia tomorrow. So thanks for all this information from my friend Hades. Last pick from Team Resurgence. This should be a mid laner that can deal with an Invoker. Templar Assassin. Or something that's good at last hit, I think also can. Having a Tide Hunter, Iron Gyrocopter. But I kind of worry about the pushing power of Team Resurgence. They have very good power in the team fight with all the strong AoE spells. But they might need something to push the tower. And push the creep wave. Spending so much time this one for Resurgence because this could be the last game of the series if Resurgence win this one. Last 15 seconds, we are about to start this game. And It's a Queen of Pain
Choose your hero.
for TBX. It's not something unexpected because TBX is good at Queen of Pain. It's one of his hero pool. From the information that I get from Hades, our Singaporean commentator he is good at 5 heroes. Queen of Pain is one of them. Get ready to go into the game, guys. Spectre versus Gyrocopter.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Getting ready for that. Tight Hunter will be played by Tudi. Keith actually playing Red King off lane. Mireska has arrived. We are in the second game of the best of 3 series. Walnuts versus Resurgence.
Prepare for battle.
One of my favorites.
And yep, we're gonna do some quick intro first to play who in this game. For Team Walnuts on the Radiant side, Nut on Warlock, Keith on Red King, Fixer on Invoker, Insidious C on Dark Below, and Luck on Spectre. For the Resurgence on the Dire side, Miracle on Gyrocopter, and 2D on Tight Hunter, Colossus on Wisp, Barry on Vengeful Spirits, and Chibi X on Queen of Pain.
"30 seconds to battle."
Of course, in the middle lane is gonna be a battle between that Queen of Pain and Invoker. And I feel like both teams is gonna play 2-1-2. Tight Hunter know that he's stronger, so he's just gonna reserve the parking spot here for the Barry Rune.
The battle begins.
Nice tangle. And it seems to be like 3 Barry Rune. Is it? Nope. Fight actually happens around here. So, yep.
Chaos.
Mid lane, of course, is Invoker. And the Queen of Pain. Top lane for Team Resurgent, we have, yes, this duo, dynamic duo, Wisp and Gyrocopter, against the Red King and Mireska, Dark Willow.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Oh, a very nice sniping courier by Barry. This is quite bad. Invoker doesn't have any item left. Oh no. He can't even get the oh my goodness, this is gonna be quite hard for them.
No.
2 minutes Invoker. You might have to stand safe and not taking that much damage from the Queen of Pain. Back to the bottom lane, it's Spectre. But 2 last hits so far against Tudi. Spectre, Vampire, Gutch on that Spectre.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
X key. 2D on the bottom lane. Yep, as I mentioned earlier, that this Warlock is a very good babysitter with a long range attack, a fast animation, and also the healing. Still no first blood yet. Both parties just trying to last hit as much as possible. GBX putting a lot of pressures on the Invoker. Top lane Miracle. You take a look at the Polosan, the way he's standing is quite interesting. He never leaves this triangle here, here, and here. You know that that is the best spot to zone out the two. Mireska.
This ain't yours!
Back to the bottom lane, seems to have some actions around here. Spectre being harassed a lot by the Gutch and also the missile wave of terror. CBX. But yeah, that Warlock is gonna keep healing him. Top lane done a lot of rocket barrage damage, but it's just not enough to kill that key. It's all about the zoning right now, like zoning out your opponent, won't let them to come in and farm, get some creeps. Not actually a kill attempt, except in this middle lane, GBX. Miracle with the Gyrocopter. Now going straight for the Whip. Setting up the Bramble Mage, Whip stuck in there, and X-Kid got the first blood. Miracle got him. I'm sorry, it's X-Kid got him. Yeah, need to be careful for that. Now meanwhile, right back in the middle lane is actually Barry, comes in and gang in the middle. GBX gets the kill on the Invoker. Back to top. I think that is more important kill than the first one, because Invoker falls down and TBX now level 4. Sun Strike. Might comes in again for the Barry. But I don't think TBX got enough mana to kill the Invoker, but Barry comes in from behind once again. Here we go, Mage beside the web of Torah, maybe jumping in, trying to do some body block, attacking on him. That is 2 times down. Not doing good already for that fixer. Now this time he have to walk back to the lane. Meanwhile, Miracle comes in man fight with that X-Key. Miracle, Bramble Mage already being set up. Polosan dropping quite low. X-Kid walk away, he can't take any more damage from the rocket barrage. Sun Strike connected, oh no! That was close. Meanwhile, at the bottom lane, Spectre along with the Warlock strike at the bottom. Get rid of the Barry after he just went back from gang mid. Luck got him. Tildy. No, GBX jumped away. He's gonna be fine. Oh, almost jumped into. That was quite well calculated by the Invoker. It's just like an inch miss. 6 minutes part. Spectre still leading in terms of the creeps. Having a really good babysitting by the Warlock. And great last hit for Spectre. He's gonna go straight for power trade. Now meanwhile got ganged down once again. It's only great this time, but GBX a little bit overaction, but yeah, who cares? Get the kill. Nash was there too, but he was like a few steps late. Meanwhile, Miracle got another kill on ECDC. He might go for more. Still no level 6 for that XT. Rocket Barrage taking a lot of damage. And it's a double kill for that Miracle. Successful on top. Successful in the middle. GBX rolling over the lane once again. You know, this is totally different from the last game that they played, because it was Team Walnuts who dominating in early game. But right now, Resurgence doing super well. Now it's a matter of the time when will this Queen of Pain start move to the bottom lane and gank down that Spectre. I suggest them to have observer wards around here for the Radiant to see whenever Queen of Pain is trying to rotate to the bottom, because right now seems
Radiant's
like Spectre
is under attack.
is the it's the hope of Team Walnuts. Key. That champ. Now here we go.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Top lane power trade and also the Ring of Aquila on the way to the Mythic Wand.
Radiant are
I think in this case he might go for something like a Sentient Yasha first. Get Sentient, get power trade, get Ring of Aquila, Sentient Yasha, and then a Black King Bar. Now he's gonna get ganked down. Bramble Maze, an easy kill on Miracle. The hard parry. And also the Curse Crown to kill the supporters. Nice hunted down by that Luck. Luck also got one kill and he will also get the tower.
Are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
30 seconds to the teleport back to the bottom lane and farm more. RSG reacted something. 3v3, RSG, Barry, ran into the Red King. He already started with a Magic Missile and also the wave of turret. Suddenly a wild TB appears, but he kind of stuck in the Bramble Maze. Everyone of Team Walnuts got back safely. And Keith was denied by Insidious. The Luck
middle tower
finally back to the bottom lane. Alright, back to the top. Miracle. With the power train and also the Ring of Aquila. The leading on the network right now is Miracle. Yes, we gotta admit that he's farming quite fast. And now I really like about his item. He went for the Infiltrate drop, which is can almost deny all the damage from the Red Fire Blast. Take 0 damage from that. But yeah, GBX is dominating. His signature hero Queen of Pain worked so well in the second game of the series. I kind of worry about that, really. Spectre can't do much but hide.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
What a Starve and a more big mod. Going for the Mask of Madness. This is more like a Batman style of Spectre. Yeah, he's rushing the damage instead of the dispersion. Spectre personally cannot fight that Tight Hunter toe-to-toe because he's more tanky than him. Ankle snatch. Here we go for the Vengeful Spirits. Already dropped some obstacle wards in order to spot some unusual activities of Walnuts on the bottom lane.
Dire's top tower
Barry still keep an eye on the Spectre. His job is to harass the Spectre and make sure he doesn't have a good time to farm. Yeah, that's not a cute attempt. He just want to show face that, hey man, I'm around here. Or, you know, when we were students, we just want to show our teacher, hey, I'm here.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Show face and trying to scare Spectres away. It's part. The carries or the farmer would be like, man, I feel like he's all around. And right now, moving in the middle, Spectre finally hunted down in order to get the last hit in the middle. And he got that one with the help of the Invoker. However, Barry comes in and now being chased out by the 4 heroes. Not gonna make it for true or die because Insidiously range attack on him. Normally.
Radiant structures are fortified.
XP on top. Oh, that was 1k gold swing in favor of Team Warner.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Good news, and however, Spectre being hunted down by that Miracle's already setting up the missile. He might have to let it go. But, oh, teleport relocate into the tree line, also dropping a call down. But that dispersion actually deals a lot of damage to that Wisp. Yeah, he still got away, spending a lot of skills and also ultimate, but yet cannot kill the Spectre. Invoker having a really good time in the middle with the power trade on the way to the Aghanim Scepter without going for something to boost his economic like the Hand of Midas. Swinging around between two teams. Keith. Getting closer and closer to the Blink Dagger. Very important item. Once you got the Blink Dagger, you can operate properly, jumping in, red fire blast, and he just, you know, that's all he have to do. You're done. You done your job, and then you die, reincarnation, slow, the AOE, and then the rest I'm just gonna take care of you. Spectre. Mask of Madness is on the way. Next key. Grouping up in the middle, they are up to something, but it's two parties. Gyrocopter instead of going for a Ring of Quila and also the Sentient Yacha item build, he's just gonna go for a dual aura, the Ring of Aquila and also a drum. But instead going for the damage item, he will go for something like a Black King Bar to be safe and more HP, more stats. I kinda like this item too. Safe and strong. A very good game sense using the scan, and you see that Team Walnut is coming in. They might get ready for a team fight. Queen of Pain need to be there if they want to win the team fight. They need the damage from the Scream of Pain and also the Sonic Wave. Spectre. 4th place when it comes to network. Meanwhile, middle lane, they're trying to put the pressures on the mid-tier tower of Team Resurgence in order to create some space for that Spectre.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He's now farming in and then see. It's gonna be a big team fight in the middle lane for sure. Spectre is ready to do a haunt. Finish his Mask of Madness, and yes, he's just gonna maximize his damage by going for the Desolate damage talent instead of 5 health regen. Middle lane 2D. Not yet Blink Dagger, he doesn't need it, he just needs something to be more tanky. Instead of going straight to the Guardian Creep, he's just gonna get the fight up first for his team. Level 11 2D Kite Hunter. From lane. They are looking to relocate somewhere, and where is it gonna be? It's gonna be on top. It's X-Key that died for the person. Oh, GBS was hit by the Sunstrike. Did I hear squeak? He said, and now he's come back. However, they still Oh man, this is GBX. It should have been like a free kill on the Raid King if he didn't run into like a Sunstrike.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Bramble Maze in the middle lane stopped that Tide Hunter from charging in and release its Ravage.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
7-7 game score. The game is kind of slow and passive because it's quite important game, especially for Team Walnut, so they already fall behind. Great stacking and farm by the Rumble. Warlock, level 8. I haven't seen he drop his golem once in this game. He might just have to keep it in such a important team fight. He maxed his Fatal Bond though, I like that. You know, it suits well with this kind of Spectre that he focuses on the damage. Fatal Bond, maybe hit 2 or 3 targets, Spectre goes in, pop the Mask of Madness, and slash them. And wow, instead of going for something easy like the Yasha or Digital Blade or Mental Style and all that stuff, he's just going for a Sacred Relic for Radiant.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Goes in for XT. Oh man, that's so rich.
Dire are scanning.
Back to the bottom lane. Top lane, they're fighting GBX here. They tornado him and also a Sunstrike. Oh no. Fixer. Invoker of Fixer. The new mid player of Team The Prime in Indonesia. Our export product of Singapore to Indonesia. He's doing so well now. Look at that. Bramble Maze already comes out. Robbie quite low, but then they full split the fight around the shrine. So yes, it's going to be advantage for Team Radiant. The rest of them need to fall back, but finally a Raven comes out. Tootie in the middle of the team fight, standing still, standing strong, spamming his... No, that died eventually. This is too much damage there, and they picked the wrong place to fight. Shrine is there, ready to be activated. And yes, they activated the shrine. I'm going to show you guys the gold change. 1.1k. Damage done to right here. Ankle smash. This is so good for Spectre. Look at that. Such a great farm. Getting closer and closer to his Radiant. Maximum his damage. I think he might go for stat and then at the third talent instead of going for plus 500 health, he surely go for yeah, I think he go for 500 health. But I kind of curious about his last talent that he will go for a dispersion or plus 40% horn illusion damage and go for that talent before. For the first time in this game, Gyrocopter dropping quite low. They're trying to find an invoker but no detection at all. It is not looking good. Finally find an invoker. Ooh! New Scepter wasn't unable to dodge that one. And he died right after. Now look at that. Mireska has arrived. Mireska about to depart. Dark Willow walking back to the high ground, trying to find a safe spot to do the TP. One hit. No.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I kind of worry about the net worth of that Gyrocopter. I mean, in order to win a Spectre in late game, you need to be like, you need to have a big lead against Spectre.
Radiant's top tower is under attack without consequence.
Oh, closer and closer. sorry. He barely get ganged down in this game. I have seen one attempt to kill him, but it was a failed attempt. And I would love to see more if you wanna win this series 2-0 for Team Fixer. I don't think late game Gyrocopter can fight Spectre. Middle lane, the Dark below, playing real fine in order to taking control of all the area and make sure that his team and carry got visions whenever they need it or wherever they want to start the fight.
Radiant are scanning.
The way they play with the obstacle wards is they're just gonna place the ward on whatever spot that team wants one, and then they're just gonna keep one ward with themselves in order to place before the team fight about to start. Just one mobility ward, obstacle ward is really important. I mean, in team fight, any visions is very useful. Coming back to the farm game just a little bit. 2D is on the way to his Guardian Street. He's gonna be fine once he got that. But if you play this kind of item build, it will be like previous game, which is you cannot do the open. And now how you gonna do the open? It seems to be a Queen of Pain who needs to jump in first and just start a team fight. And then this High Hunter comes in as a second role, trying to land a perfect Ravage. Whole team smoke for the first time, and they are waiting on the high ground. Welcome to our home, welcome to the stairs, and now teleported down, and all setting up the Bramble Maze. Look at that Gyrocopter about to go down, but the Ravage comes down in order to save the Gyrocopter and deal the damage at the same time. Gyrocopter dead! And now, let's see which hard carry still got left in the middle of the team fight, but not looking good for the TIE Hunter. He's still standing still. X-Keyed died already. This is his second life. If he goes out this one, he goes out forever. X-Keyed. This is the first team wipe. Well played by Team Resurgence. I don't think Spectre have a good timing. Haunted down. He haunted down and received all the damage of the AoE spells such as Call Down, Rocket Barrage, and also the Ravage. He haunted down a little bit too early. I think he might next team fight he might have to wait until all the damage passed first and then he just started to haunt. Yeah, definitely not enough HP to stand all this. But again, it's quite hard to say because he now got a Radiance. He might have to haunt down first in order to having maximum damage and creating chaotic during the team fight. But yeah, let's take a look at the timing of Spectre. The real Spectre haunted down in the next haunt. This is the item update. Well, you got Aghanim Scepters already for the Invoke, and he also got the Eel Scepter, so he can be safe from all the AoE spells like the Ravage and also the Call Down. Mascamanis. On the way to the Satanic for the Gyrocopter. The first roll chart of the game is quite important. It sets momentum from now 26 minutes until around 25. We get the second life, and he's gonna have a great farm for 7 minutes. Around that. Gyrocopter on top. Meanwhile, the whole team of Team Walnuts pressuring top.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Already got some
Radiant's
damage.
middle
All the
tower is
ultimates
falling.
ready to be used. Except the Golem. Golem is right here. Queen of Pain putting mid.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures
All
are
Kingdom Evelynns
fortified.
already. Shooting on the tower, Queen of Pain. Is the highest net worth hero. Yeah, even though you jumped away, you still cannot get away from that. The dagger. Swap, oh, long range swapped. And he was holding his magic missile. Perfect timing play by the Vengeful Spirit. He knows that if he uses a magic missile right away, that Invoker will dodge it by using the Eel Scepter. Nice play by Barry. He swapped first and waiting for the other spells to be followed. And then once I invoke the touchdown, just use the magic missile. And now it might be an easy roll on the Team Resurgent. That team wipe 5 minutes ago is actually affects a lot in the game momentum now.
Roshan has fallen to the ground.
Brutality!
It is Gyrocopter on the way to his satanic. Nuts. I think the farm of X-Kid is a little bit like slower than usual. I saw him stuck with this kind of item for a while. Yeah, the new thing is he should start with Blight Mail or the Black Bar and then just go straight to the Red King. Stop that by the missile. But will they have enough damage to kill Red King in the second life? Yes, they do. Can they? Running away, Bramble Maze. No, they're not done yet. Web of Turrets is gonna connect to the Eel Scepter in order to slow him down. And also XP that teleported away. But they lost another core for Team Walnuts. Man, so many bad news for Walnuts and their supporters now. Miracle reaching the bottom tier 2 tower and start attacking on the 14 to 15, but the network was so far away in favor of Team Resurgence.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Visibility.
It's the TPX. Ran into a Spectre. Oh man, look at the damage from the Radiant. It's on the way to the next item, Mentor Style, and then right after Mentor Style, I believe that he should go for Hard Thrust. 2.4k HP for Spectre. He went for part 500 health. Like I said, I really want to see how he's gonna choose his last talent. I think it should be a dispersion. Plus 40% damage on the haunt is something something not so physical. Like you can't just hold on the haunt. It's just like the air to you.
Radiant's top tower
Queen of
is under
Pain.
attack.
3.7k
Radiant's top
gold
tower
getting
is
ready
falling.
for the next tower, wrecking top tier 2 of Team Walnuts.
Radiant's top tower
Invoker
is
is the pain.
Double damage.
Going up to the high ground right away. With an Aegis, they start attacking on the top tier 3 tower. They might swipe on the sideway. It's X-Kid here outside the base, jumping on the high ground, going for the support first. X-Kid chopping. X-Kid going for the Queen of Pain. Queen, X-Kid tank all the damage, turn on the Blade Mail. He did so good.
Dire's bottom
But right now, still no follow-up as nobody want to go out the base. That's why X-Kid rest in peace. outside the base, and it's time to go for more. No buyback. Power only one hit away.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Miracle still got an ATC. He's gonna be fine. He also got his Stampede. He can drain the HP back. No, now he's come back. Full HP, full mana. Spectre trying to stop that. Golem about to being brought down by the whole team of Team Resurgence. No Golem. And they might fall back to the shrine, isn't it? No. Yeah, playing it quite safe for the dire side. And I'm going to show you the fight recap. It's the Urn of Shadow. Oh, sorry. Level 19 2D is becoming bigger and bigger threat to the Team Walnut. It was so hard to take him down. His next talent, I think it should be plus 30 Kraken Shell damage block. Or maybe just minus 5. It could be anything. Minus 5 for the attacking. You know, whoever get like stuck in the gush, so easy to take that one down. Jump in for the Dark Widow. On the way to the Monkey King bar, getting ready for all the futures items of Team Walnut in case somebody want to go for Butterfly, especially for that Spectre. Like I mentioned earlier, right now he really needs a Heart of Tarrage. 2.5k HP, definitely not enough to stand all the damage from Chippy X, Sonic Wave, and also the physical damage from the Gyrocopter. 0.5. Tildy. For staff is ready, but 2D is not at the top lane. If some fight breaks out here, might be hard for Resurgence to stand. Red King closer and closer to his Aghanim sector. 2k gold away for Red King. Lincoln Spear already for Chippy X. Pick up a Chilling Baron. Queen of Pain is not so far away from the creep wave control of Team Walnut. Now I think Resurgence need to hurry. Yeah, again, I still don't believe that Gyrocopter can fight Spectre late game. They are playing against a time bomb here.
Haste.
Especially with Invoker and Red King. Yeah, I don't think Resurgence can fight. They have to rush advance to tier 3. And then there is a TB on Resurgence. So yeah, this is the same situation, just that swap side. RC need to rush a bit. Monkey King bar. Still waiting for the next Roshan, which is respawn in like 1.5 minutes. Meanwhile, let's take a look at Spectre farming. Ooh, wow, 3.8, and instead of get a hard Rask. That is another good idea going for the BKB, because I have played a lot of Spectre game, and sometimes it feels like, wouldn't it be better if I go Black King Bar instead of going for something HP? Because at some point, even though I have a lot of HP, I still feel vulnerable. The game is playing very passive, but seems to be a very good game for Resurgent. Both Golden, actually, and Earn. Time to reward and get ready for another round of Roshan, I guess. Invoker. On the way to a Hex.
Radiant are scanning.
Gyrocopter. Item kind of stuck for a while, but still so far I hate of that Spectre. Now they are into the Roshan pit. Yeah, Roshan spawn. Oh, suddenly a big team fight starts around here, ran into the whole parties of Team Resurgent. Started off with the, oh my goodness, the Ravage, and then the Sonic Wave is killing everyone. Next one gonna be the Kate out of nowhere. Resurgent get a lot of buyback out of Team Walnuts. Man, just when we thought the game was so passive that it's going to be like 1 hour game, Resurgent is catching a lot. Now Fixer jumped away from the Sunstrike, and all the stuff are being chased down by XT. However, finally dropping a golem after he died just now without doing that. And now he bought back Gyrocopter being swapped up to the higher ground. Gyrocopter walking away, setting up the Black King Bar and goes straight fighting whole toe to toe. Oh my goodness. For Lawson, lower ground, Kapow. Oh no. It's still a Resurgent fight anyway, even though they bought back. Spectre no buyback. This is a perfect opportunity for Team Resurgent to grab the victory in this game and try to secure the series 2-0. It all starts from the series of mistakes nearby the river in the middle of Team Walnut, and now cost them the racks. Maybe 2 racks, or maybe 3. High damage for Miracle. And that is nothing much they could do for Team Bonus. And now this is gonna go to the top racks. That might be just one push mega creeps from Team Resurgence. They have to do something. Here comes the Tornado, the Typhoon. Man, is that the same one that hits Japan right now? Pray for them. And now this is gonna go for the barracks. All gone. Made the streets. Bramble Mason terrorized. They're trying to catch that Gyrocopter at least to get something out of this team fighter. They won't give up too easy. Gyrocopter release a lot of the bullets outside. The reincarnation, is that gonna help slow everyone down? I hear comes the tornado. No, I need to call down Sonic Wave at the same time. They all fall down like a leaf. It's not looking good. And now he goes for more. Half HP is already for Gyrocopter, but look at the drain. He uses Satanic to drain everything back. From 0 to hero for the Gyrocopter. Full HPs again. And now this is gonna go for the more now. No more Spectre. They end the game just in time. 42 minutes in before the game is getting later for Team Resurgence. And before that Spectre getting more items. Shooting. And that's it. I don't think the Soul Invoker could do anything that much against these situations. Invoker still comes down and trying to hold with the Black King bar, and a lot of sonic booms surrounded himself.
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Only a throne and a heart now for Team Radiance, and now they fall one by one. And finally, it's the victory of Team Resurgence. They are your Singapore representative for the WESC Southeast Asia Land Finals that will happen in November. Wow. Congratulations for Team Resurgence. That was such a great run that they won over Team Bonus 2-0. Oh, great game. You know, at first I thought the game was going to be very passive and we might entering like a 60-minute games once again. And then, yeah, just one big team fight, one mistake from Team Bonus, and then follow up the series of small mistakes, one here, one there. And it just make that Resurgence your champion for today. Congratulations, they are walking away with 750 USD for the prize pool and a ticket to go to the Southeast Asia Grand Finals. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in to the show today. You know, me as a Cyclops, I have to say thank you. And for the follow and also like coming in, having fun with us. Thank you to all the sponsors. Let me do some quick shout out before we end the show right here. For the main sponsor is Ali Sports, C organizer, Southeast Asia organizers are Reminder, Southeast Asia co-organizer is Malaysia Kini, local partner is Skoga, and GGXP, Good Game Experience, official airline partner Air Asia, endorsed by MDEC. And we can't forget other partners like Charter Prime, Mogu, Hello Mills, NVIDIA, Beyond, Secret Lab, Yahoo, Acer Predator, Informatics, My Republic, and Solvi. Thank you so much, everyone, for making this happen. For now, that's it for me and for the show. I hope you guys enjoy and see you around at next one, Malaysia qualifiers in Kuala Lumpur. See you there, man.
Research and development facility is responsible for some of the most groundbreaking technologies of our generation. A lethal avatar hybrid, engineered by man with the might of machine. Go forth and conquer.
What makes a champion? Passion, grit, determination.
A challenge can make or break you. Work hard in silence. Let success be your noise.
Never stop. You can only get better. The only one that can hold you back is yourself.
We are the composers of our own destiny. Nothing is out of reach if we dare to dream the impossible. Believe the unbelievable and never take no for an answer. Because greatness is in all of us. For we are all champions.
trying to say